a guest in the studio. A couple of days ago, I think it was, we took the story about the, is it under 50 or over 50?
It was yesterday.
Above 50. It was yesterday, right? Yeah. Above 50. All right. So joining us today is the president of the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control and also the president general of the Nigeria Football Supporters Club in the person of Dr. Rafiu Ladipo. And remember, we talked about him being at the center of this. Good morning, Doctor. How are you? Good to have you on Sports Zone today.
Good morning, Charles. How are you?
We're fine. Okay, so he's also in the company of the brain behind it all. Yes?
Ambassador Dr. Edward Olutoke.
Ambassador Edward.
Good morning. Good morning, football family.
How are you?
The sports families.
Yes, sports family. Good to have you on Sports Zone.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm reliably informed that you are the financier.
Yep.
Of
God
this.
God is the financier.
That's a bit of humility. Okay, let's get to it. It's 8 teams for the above 50 football championship. Dr. Ladipo, tell us how this came about.
Thank you. Actually, I've spent my life for 7 years non-stop in football. I was approached by the gentleman here, Ambassador Edward Olutoke, whose vision is to look at football and see those who have played football and those even who have not played football above 50 should get together, exercise themselves, and keep themselves fit health-wise. And he has more than that, because this gentleman has this large vision of wanting to make Nigerians happy. We have seen many of our players who played football, and after they retire, things were not going well with them. So he felt there's a way to help them. And every other Nigerian who is above 50, he said, for any Nigerian to be above 50, who has no house of his own, who has no car of his own, something must have gone wrong with him. So he now wants us to use football to help these people, make them live well, make them have their own houses and cars within 3 years. So when he approached me, I said, yes. Football is a leveler. Football can unite people. Let's use football to bring them together. And I tell you, it has been wonderful. Since the beginning, we've done some trainings. We have some clubs coming from Abuja, coming from Abeokuta, from Lagos, from Ibadan, wherever. So this tournament, we hope to have this month end. The man is giving out so much money. Even the prize winner of the tournament will win 5 million naira. The second place will be 2 million and the third place 1 million. And I said to myself, if we have a man like this that is thinking not just football, that is thinking how to fight poverty amongst our people, it deserves to be appreciated. And the reason why I chose to partner with him and see how best we can do it. So I have brought him here this morning. He will highlight his vision, why he has it, and what he wants to do.
Okay, before we get to Ambassador Edward, you talked about teams already coming from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Does this in any way suggest that we already have teams of above 50?
Yes, we have. Since we started, we have seen many people talking to us. In fact, we are limiting this championship to just 8 clubs. We have more than 8 clubs. People, even in Lagos alone, we have more than 12 clubs already registered with us. Because the moment we said something about this, everybody got interested. And the thing is that even you can, in your own local community, get a club together of above 50 people, start training, and then get registered with us. Once you are registered with us, yes, you are good to go.
So if you're above 50, you can't play.
You can play.
What if you're below 50?
No, you are not qualified.
How do you?
No, I mean, that's exactly what I was going to ask. If you're below 50, you can't play.
So
You can't
49 and a half, no?
So how do we determine who is
Good. We
above
have
50?
rules for this tournament. Charles, we have rules for this tournament. Anybody that is registered and is going to play must show us evidence of his age, particularly your NIN and your passport.
Wonderful.
Once you have an NIN and passport, you cannot falsify your age. If we discover that you are not up to above
Okay,
50,
so I can't come to you with a sworn affidavit.
no, we won't take that.
No.
We won't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't, because anything can happen with this one affidavit. That's why even in the rules we've sent to the clubs, we have told them you must bring a NIN and your passport to show that you are actually above 50. That is what we're trying to do.
Okay. So these above 50 players, are they going to play 90 minutes of football?
No, it's not 90 minutes. It's just 30 minutes. And 30 minutes, within that 30 minutes, there will be 10 minutes of break. Because it is, okay, yes. Because it is good.
Each half.
20 minutes each half. Then 10 minutes break.
To catch your breath.
Then we will have what we call water time, so that you can go and refresh. Then it's about getting people to exercise. But when you exercise yourself, don't over-exercise. Otherwise, it affects your health. We have doctors who will test them before they play. Take their pulse and feel them. If they are good to go, they can enter the field. If not, no, you cannot. So we are going to observe the rules, and all the clubs must observe the rules, because we have sent it to them. There's going to be 20 registered players, 4 officials, and at any point in time, you can change anybody. Anytime you can choose to play 2 minutes and get back again to play if your coach says so. But then we are aware of one thing, because the ex-internationals have started joining us. And we want to be very mindful. We don't want to give everything to the ex-internationals.
Yes.
So we have made our rules. There can be only 5 ex-internationals playing with a team at a time. But only 3 must be on the field when they are playing.
Okay.
So the other 2 can be on the reserve bench. Otherwise, if you have all ex-internationals,
yes.
well, it's good as if you have given the match to them. So we're going to accept 5 ex-internationals to be part of the team, but only 3 of the players will play at a time.
Okay. All right, Ambassador. You must have sat down and looked at the situation involving former athletes, former footballers. We've heard so many stories about how, footballers just fall into decline, have no recourse to fending for themselves. One name that really, really gets me sad all of the time is Etim Essen. I am in regular contact with him, and his situation is really very dire. Right now, I'm told that he's not feeling well and can't find the necessary resource to take care of himself. I'm sure this kind of things must have played through your mind before you came up with this idea.
Definitely. Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. Beyond the footballers, you need to look at the spectrum, you need to look at the society at large and see the way people are living. It's so sad that somebody will work for 35 years, 40 years in a place, retire, and it will be very difficult to get your pension, the ordinary stipend they give you per month. So it's so annoying. And you see, that forms part of the reasons why this, got started in the first place. If you check our lifespan now in Africa or in Nigeria, our forefathers used to live 120, 130, 140. Apart from people like Baba, who has refused to grow. Then, I still want to attribute that to what he does for football. So those days, those guys were living so old. They live long because they exercise. Every morning they wake up, they needed to go to farm. You know, they would trek from their homes to the farms. They do a lot of things. But today, you move from your AC room to your AC car to the AC office, you know, and it goes on like that. So people die at 70. If you manage to get to 70 in Nigeria now, you know, people will be celebrating you. But you shouldn't be like that. So we're calling people out. So, look, come exercise. You know, keep fit. Live together. Because those papas also, those days, they live in communities. You know, they know themselves. They work together. They talk about societal problems. But today, we are all walled up. Everybody is living like prisoners, in their homes. We don't relate anymore. So we want to use this. We want to use football to call people out. So on Saturdays or on Thursdays or Mondays, anytime your club chooses to, train, after training, after exercising yourselves, you can come together and talk about your community. Talk about how you are doing, how your future is going to look like, the businesses you can do together, network. That is what, we're pushing this for. So it's one pill kills many diseases. The above 50 the football. If you are 50 and you're still struggling to survive, and I mean struggling to meet your daily needs, something is wrong. Something has gone wrong somewhere. It's either you didn't plan your life very well or you planned something, got up and scattered it. So we need to work with this kind of people and make sure they plan their lives, and then when they're getting to 60, 70, they're still living well. There are businesses you can do today to put good money in your pocket. Football, it's a big industry. It's a huge money spinners. How come people don't get connected to the economy of football? There are many people who are so passionate about football. I told the journalists on Saturday in the press conference that I see you people, you work so tirelessly, you talk about football, you talk about people making like 100 million naira every week. But you don't touch these millions. They don't extend it to you. So why don't we design systems, that can connect you to the economy of football? This will help us. The above 50 football concept will help us to achieve this. So as we're meeting, there are many systems we have set up now that will make people make money from football easily without stress. Many things we're doing, and the tournament will definitely be the icebreaker for us. It's the first of its kind, and we're hoping this will get to World Cup level, where we can... Brazil is waiting for us, by the way. Brazil is already waiting. That is above 50.
I was just going to ask you, because you talk about the challenges, the mental health, the health challenges we all face. And doing a competition like this for over 50, knowing the challenges we have in our society, what's the medical plan for this tournament or this event?
Each club, it's a community-based system. It's a community-based concept. Each club must have at least one medical doctor who will be talking to them each training. He is also part of the club. He's above 50. He must be telling them what to eat per time, what to do, and how much exercise they need. So they'll be checking their health status and know when to stop. Then each club must have a financial advisor. Somebody who is working with them. I mean, there are many departments we put up with the system. If you go to the website right now, you see anybody can just form a club in any community. It's community-based. It's either a Surulere above 50 FC or Abuja above 50 FC, Lagos above 50 FC. The tournament we are hosting now, we already have a medical team. Okay, that must check everybody before they participate. And when they can notice that something looks like it's going wrong with you, they pull you out immediately. Okay, that we're putting a lot of checks in place to make sure that this group of people are well taken care of.
Which Brazil is waiting for us?
above Brazil above 50.
Brazil above 50.
Yes, Brazil above 50 is waiting. Ghana above 50 is waiting.
Oh, so this is already a big event outside of Nigeria.
Yeah, outside Nigeria.
Oh, that's good.
So the winners,
like I said, we want to push it to World Cup level.
So the winner of this tournament gets to travel to Brazil and Ghana to play them.
No, we are not looking at the winners going. We want to use the opportunity to pick a team for Nigeria.
Okay.
So, people are coming from different, different communities. So we're going to pick teams. We'll pick good players because it won't be good for us to go to Brazil and get beaten for like chicken. Well, after it's all fun, but we're still making the thing look like it's real football.
If it's all fun and if it's a way of also getting our best hands, our best leg out.
Yes.
Why are we not going for ex-internationals?
No, we will not, because like Chief said, it's very pertinent to get everybody involved. I mean, the ex-internationals enjoy their lives while playing big football. They made a lot of money. We need to integrate the community people now into the system so that everybody can work together. Okay. For instance, we're training the Ikeja club. Trains at police college, Ikeja. And of course, the Nigerian club will be training. The Nigerian team will be training there also. The essence of that is to bridge the gap between the people and the police.
Okay.
So we just went to them and we shared the idea with them. Let's use football to bring peace, to integrate ourselves and make everybody work together. And the commandant fell in love with it, So we have police playing with civilians, and everybody just enjoying themselves. If you come there on Saturday, tomorrow is going to be another one. 8 o'clock, will be at police college. And you see crowd, above 50 people. People are looking for where to go. They're looking for groups to belong to. They're looking for what to do with life, and this is what God has helped us to create. And you see, this can be a wildfire. It has already been. Yes. I was shocked last Saturday when I saw, and also Abuja. If you see the Abuja team, they are boasting everywhere that they are going to win, just like Abeokuta team.
So all the 8 teams are in place?
In place. More than 8 teams. We already have more than 8 teams. But we're just saying, let's start with 8 teams and see, how it's going to go.
Yeah. Okay. Are there any notable over 50 players that we can watch out for in this competition?
Yeah. We are going to disclose that because I've given them the 28th of July to send to us the list of their players. Their team list must get to my table by the 28th of this month. And that is the time we'll be able to expose who is playing, who is not playing. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we have MON, Erin Woods, joining us.
Okay.
He was with us at the meeting. We had Clement Temile writing to us that they want to be part of it. Agali, they are all talking. They all want to be part of it. It's just not for one person. It's for everybody. And I can assure you, once we notice one of the ex-international players, we will go. We will bring him out. We expose him. Let the world know. Unveil him, not expose. Unveil. For your information, before we started, we had a meeting with the mathematical Shegun Odegbami, and he fell in love with it. He's supporting us also.
Dr. Ladipo,
yes.
Were there women allowed to play? Is it just male gender only? Is it
for this tournament happening on the 28, 29, 38 is for men.
Only?
Yes. But we already have a plan because the ladies have joined us playing.
They have their own clubs.
So we are now saying that ladies should form their own clubs. And then when time comes, we will arrange their own tournament for them. But not ladies playing with the men. The men are actually going to play this particular tournament.
Okay, so all of this will happen at the Legacy
pitch. Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Legacy pitch. Arrival is on Thursday 27th. So there will be a dinner for all the teams. We get to talk to them, about what this is all about and how to comport themselves. No hard tackle. We are friends, So everybody will meet themselves on 27th. There will be a dinner at the graciously the NIS.
They are partnering with us. They've given us They are all for use, and they are very happy that we have approached them, and they want to do one or two things to support us.
Okay. There's a message that came through from Olawale who says he can't find a date of birth on his NIN. He says his birth certificate got lost and he only has his sworn affidavit.
What about his international passport?
In fact, we insist that you must come with your international passport because this is about travels. You know, if you're a good player, you must be part of the national team. Everybody must be ready to travel. So your international passport is a must.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a must.
I don't even think that anybody who's above 50 should not have an international passport.
It's the minimum.
No. I think that would be irresponsible.
What if you're pro-Nigerian? You're pro-Nigerian. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here.
Then you are not supposed to be part of this.
No. Apart from that, you see that's what we're saying. The economy. Oh, maybe I should not talk about the economy. The system has already bogged a lot of people down.
Yeah.
They don't think beyond where they are, because they are not exposed to what is going on outside.
Yeah.
Outside these shores. So we need to push them out. That's what we're saying. We are pulling you out of your shell. There is another life beyond this life you're living right now. Let's make it happen for you.
Would there be any side attraction, anything to look forward to for those of us that cannot play because we're on the
pitch? Yes. For your information, Supporters Club is going to be on ground. The side attractions of the Supporters Club will join. And those who will not be playing will join the Supporters Club, at least to cheer the players. It's a great side attraction.
It's in departments. We have welfare department. We have
food.
Definitely
for everybody.
I'm asking for
the people that cannot play now. Some people cannot play now. So what do they do?
No, join a club. Each club comes with their welfare.
Join the fan club. The Supporters Club. Clap.
So there's food there, sir.
We have a lot of food.
That's all we need to do.
All right. If you have any questions for Ambassador Edward and Dr. Rafiu Ladipo, the numbers for you to call again 0809-234-5913, 0809-191-3913, 0809-222-0913. If you do want to send messages across as well, it's at Lagos Talks 913 with the hashtag. Charles from the mainland says, please ask if they have a sports commentator. I'd like to volunteer.
Wow, that's good.
You're welcome,
You're
please.
very welcome.
You're welcome.
It's for everybody. I mean,
Charles, are you above 50?
If you get to our website now, the www.above50football.com, you can choose any department. It's for everybody.
Okay. Babalala Abdul Ghaffar says, good morning, sirs. A nice innovation. I beg Mikuna, they check those papas every 2 minutes. Talking about dinner night, is it open to under 35 as well?
We are going to be there. Don't worry. We will be there. Our lives matter too.
Okay.
All right, let's take our first call before we go on a break. Okay, the call is gone. So, all right, so we're waiting for that call to come through, yes, and messages also coming through as well. This is a good innovation. For those of us who are above 50, we have to keep active, yes, and I mean active in a good way. Some people might be thinking otherwise as we speak, but activity. Okay, so the jerseys that they're going to be wearing for this particular competition, this is the responsibility of the teams themselves.
Yes. The teams themselves. They will wear their own jerseys. And we have told them only 20 players and 4 officials. So they must be ready because there's need for identification. And on your jersey, you must have above 50. It can be Ikeja above 50 FC. It can be Abuja above 50 FC. It can be Abeokuta above 50 FC. So they have the responsibility of wearing their own jerseys.
Okay, we need to go on a break in a few seconds. But question I'll be asking when we come back from the break is about the timing. Because if these on over 50... welcome back. Before we take your calls and take more of your messages, just in response to the question that I asked before the break, about the timings of the game.
Yeah.
For those of us above 50, we can't play in the heat.
No.
So what will be the solution to this?
We have thought about that. The preliminaries will be between 11 and 1 o'clock. The very first day. The second day, the same thing. On the final, it will be between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. Yep. Just 2 hours. So we are very mindful of the heat. We don't want to put them under the heat. And again, like I said earlier on, you can even play for 2 minutes and be removed.
Yeah, have as many as possible.
Time out, go and take a rest. If we find you fit again, we call you back. So it's not a game of, go and kill yourself there. Okay. Like the ambassador said, it is just to create a situation where you exercise, don't over-exercise, make friends, and the life, like he's talking. If you look at the cap he's wearing, the cap he's wearing is a poverty fighter. Poverty fighter in the sense that he's even thinking of how to better the lots of many Nigerians who are above 50 and they're not doing well. So this program will bring opportunities.
Doctor, the menu.
I know.
Above 50 and not doing well, the menu.
There are many, but we take what we can. We not bite than what we can chew. We have a budget, we have a plan, but even if we are planning for 10, before you know it, the program will make us to expand and and help 100 people, because the program is not about just carrying money from the bank and give to them. There is a program that will make you input money and will germinate and will bring forth more money so that we'll be able to assist them.
Okay. You know why there are many, if I may just chip in this. We're not dealing with the root cause of poverty in Africa. And we found it. We know what is causing poverty in Africa. Yes. It's debt conscience. We have a nation that parades too many people with dead consciences, can never grow beyond this level. Because we're just wicked naturally. The money that should go to everybody, few people are keeping it in their pockets. What do you need 3-4 cars for in your garage? You see, what do you need 5 houses for? The day you begin to live in 2 rooms,
there's something wrong with you.
To sleep in 2 rooms in a night, they will take you to Yaba. You can't drive 2 cars at a time. So anything you have, you don't.
Ambassador, the Nigerian man has to demo.
Yeah, that is it. That is the demo that is killing us. One man died recently. They said he has 11 Rolls Royce.
God.
Our time is fast. Yeah. So we need to ask Dr. Ladipo the question, because here he sits as the president of the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control. You asked him a question off air, so go ahead.
I was asking, what's the plan for the former boxing coach and former boxing athlete, Jerry Okorodudu?
First and foremost, I want to say it is sad that we lost him. Of course, somebody will die, but how did he die? This guy was sick. As a Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, we were not informed. Nobody told us. I was in my car when I was going to Ibadan. When I heard it on radio, at 7.7, that he was sick. And I told myself, when I get back to Lagos, we will definitely visit him wherever he is. Unfortunately, when I got to Lagos, 2 days later, he was gone. That was the announcement. And I felt very sad. I had to call the family, the wife. Why did you have to do this? They apologized. However, now that he's dead, perhaps if we were told before then, we would have been able to do one thing or the other for him. Even visiting can bring back one's life. And you talk to your people, but we were not informed. However, he's dead. And yesterday I had a meeting with the family. The Nigerian Boxing Board of Control is meeting today to see what we can do for him. On the 4th of August, I think there will be Lion State at the National Stadium. We'll be there. Whatever the board will do will be decided today. I cannot say it now because I'm just the president. Other members will be at the meeting today. But for sure, it's somebody that requires an appreciation by this country because he served this country as an amateur boxer and also as a pro. He did so well. So why are we not going to show some love and appreciate the guy?
All right, I need to take this voice notes. This one is Damilari from Ikeja. It says, finally initiated my wife to the show. Here's her contribution.
Hi, good morning. My name is Henrietta. I'm Damilari from Ikeja's wife. Okay, I'm sending this voice note for Dele Ali's story that came out yesterday. I'm just really perplexed by everything that is happening, and I feel it's an orchestrated PR move on Dele Ali's side. To me, now, this is my personal opinion, that guy is a very badly behaved individual. So now he sees that things are not going well for him, and he comes out with sub-story. At what age does an individual start becoming responsible for their actions? At what age? How will you still, at that age, still be blaming your parents? Everybody here can blame their parents for different things that their parents didn't get well, different things that the parents didn't. Even me as a parent right now, I'm sure there are some mistakes I will still make. So will it be fair for my child, after 30 years, 28 years later, to be blaming me that I'm still the one responsible for where they are?
All right. That's her opinion as far as Dele Ali's situation is concerned. Good morning, Mr. Moto Shaw. Good morning.
Good morning, very far away.
Good morning.
I think everybody in the studio. I don't know your Moto Shaw. I did our guest in the future.
Thank you.
I have a question for Dr. Ladipo.
Go ahead, please.
Concerning Yes Okorodudu.
Yes.
Chief, doctor, whatever we do at the funeral, it doesn't concern the dead anymore. It's for the living. What you people didn't do while he was alive is late now. There's a difference between aware and informed. Are you saying you are not aware at all that late Okorodudu is passing through all this?
I am not aware as a person, and the board is not aware. I am not aware, and the board is not aware.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Just to follow up, good morning, Doctor, and I bring the house.
Good morning.
Just to follow up on, my name is Kelvin. For the sake of Doctor, I don't myself. Just to follow up on what Mr. George just said now. Doc, are you saying you were not aware at all that you just had it from you that the Okorodudu was in, that you were not informed privately or anything, that you just had it for the first time?
I confirm it again, once again, emphatically. I was not informed, and the board was not informed. And that informed or aware? I was not aware, period.
Kelvin, he was not aware now. Which one if you're not aware, you're not aware now.
I'm not aware.
You can only be aware of something when somebody tells you. Just as we're telling you about the above 50 tournament, somebody has to tell you that this is the situation. You know, let's not in any way try to apportion blame anywhere.
All right, let me read a few messages before we go. This one here says, okay, talking about the Sporting Lagos jersey, right? So I had to buy it, okay. We've also got this one that says, good morning, gentlemen. I just wish this time around we take our qualification for the 2026 World Cup seriously. I pray my club, Arsenal, do well in the upcoming season. No story. Do have a wonderful weekend. Anthony Kende Williams, LP from Badagry.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Charles.
Hey. Chief
Make you tell Kevin, make you take cold water, yes?
In the hear you.
Calvin, my friend, make you go drink ice water this morning. Doctor says he's not aware. You won't force him on him to say he's aware. My name is Chief Darlington anyway. Doctor, good morning.
Darlington, Chief. Hi, Chief Darlington. How are you? Good morning.
To the glory of God. I greet your the ambassador as well.
Thank you, sir. Good morning.
A wonderful program. Away from boxing, I want to talk about this program. A wonderful one that will attract friendship, one that will also bring succor to some families. You know, like my friend here said, Charles, you are talking about a few, but you might get eventually more than a handful at the end of the day. But that's not my challenge. My question specifically is, is this program, the palliative, is it going to be an investment thing? You put 1 kobo down and get 10 kobo eventually, or that you want to create alternative livelihood for those of them that will eventually be recipients of this project? That's where I didn't get clear, please. Okay. Good morning.
Thank you. Like I said earlier, thank you, Chief. Like I said earlier, life is about systems. So you create different kinds of opportunities for people. I mean, there are people who sit down in their homes now. They just watch YouTube. They watch YouTube and they put money in their pocket. There are so many opportunities going on right now with technology. People can make money. So it's about that friendship you talked about networking, about what is working for you may work for me. So when people come together, they share ideas and so many things can happen. Okay.
Yeah. We do have to go. Our time is up. A big thank you to Ambassador Edward for the initiative. We are going to follow through and we'll be there on the very first day as well. Dr. Rafiu Ladipo, thank you so much for taking time out to be here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
All right, and to our listeners, thank you for listening.